From Wakefield, it's the Nolan Car Night Show, inviting you to join Nolan as he looks back on 100 episodes with the podcast. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Nolan. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another edition of the show. And I know what you're thinking. Holy shit, Nolan, 2 episodes in 1 week? Who's the guest for this episode? I know you upload every Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Who's the guest? Well, I'll tell you all about why we're here for 2 episodes this week when we return from this quick commercial break. And thank you for staying with us to that real, authentic commercial break. Now, I know why you're here. You're wondering. Of course, you're wondering all the millions of viewers I get and listeners, as this will be on the audio platforms as well. Now, upon the release of Thursday's episode, the 100th episode, I think it's due justice for a celebration retrospect, a brief one, on making it to the milestone 100th episode. It's a huge achievement, and anything of that nature, any type of milestone, 25th, 5th, 10th, 15th, 75th, 100th, 50th, whatever it may be, deserves a day in the sun for recognition and praise, because it's a lot of work that goes into it. Whether you have a whole team at DraftKings or Barstool or SiriusXM, wherever it may be, or you're just doing it myself in your bedroom after midnight on Wednesday morning after Election Day, when this is recording, it deserves recognition because you put a lot of hard work into it. And man, have I done that. But I also say it's been fun. But before I get into that pomp and circumstance in this section, I want to say to all those out here, whether you have and haven't, to all those who have viewed, listened to, left a like or a heart, subscribed or followed, shared, commented, all that fun jazz, followed on social media or have not. I just appreciate you so much, the respect and enjoyment I've gotten out of it, and love and passion, hard work that I've gotten out of it, combined with the love and appreciation that others out there with their family, mostly family or friends or whoever it may be, have gone out of it. It's been such a treat for me, more rewarding than I could have ever thought of. And it's just been fun, and it keeps me going. And, that's why I want to do a video like this, because it shows the love I have, and I want to give it back to all those out there. And when we return back, I'll go further in depth into what we're talking about. Stay tuned. And welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. And, as I want to reiterate, I wanted to do this episode or this thing for many reasons. One reason being because I thought it was necessary. I was contemplating doing this, although this is a little later than I wanted to compared to the deadline and the release of the 100th episode on Thursday when this is recording. I wanted to do this because I thought it was necessary. And the thing is, it was hard coming up with what to say, and I had a script and all this jazz, but I said, might as well do it. Because originally I was just going to post something on social media, Instagram and Twitter, just saying something, but I thought this video is necessary. And, I wanted to do, maybe add some clips of interviews or sound bites, whatever it is, but that was too much work and I don't have enough time, and I'm not staying up super late to do it. But I wanted to do it because I wanted to showcase and share, if I haven't already said it enough, my appreciation and love for doing this. And this is worth it. And although a lot of the stuff I want to say in this recording will be going into the season 2 or year 2-year anniversary episode, as I should say, coming up in a few weeks next month in December, I thought might as well try to say at least a few things that, sure, maybe I'll repeat during the 2-year anniversary episode, but try to, be brief, but also get my points across on what this has meant to me. And, to be honest, in all my wildest dreams, never did I think I'd last this long. Because for me personally, you can ask those out there, both family and close friends, that my attention to persistence and interest in something sort of drops off quickly when it doesn't really pertain to me. And if I lose interest or focus or drive and motivation, I sort of don't want to do it anymore. So to think 100 episodes later, nearly 2 years later, actually more than 2 years later, since I've recorded more than 2 years worth of episodes, but to make it this length almost 2 years later is sort of a milestone, and props to myself where I can get credit, not to be cocky or rude or arrogant, but credit to myself. Like, pushed forward through the low amount of views to the high amount of views to subscribers, all that fun jazz. And, I'd never thought this. So it's really rewarding and accomplishing thing for me to do something this long, but a lot of work into it, more than I did with any high school athletics or type of schoolwork, whether it be in college or in high school. And it's just been such a fun ride. And I've talked to so many amazing guests in the last 100 episodes. And to have on who I have for my 100th episode, Brent Wilson, the director of Streetlight Harmonies, a documentary on the doo-wop music and the fading art of that music genre. He directed the Brian Wilson Long Promised Road documentary, and recently he directed the docuseries on the 1972 Munich Olympic Games and sort of what happened during that time in Germany, but also how the athletes were during that time and how they reacted and so forth and so on. And to have him as my 100th guest and to be so appreciative and respectful and kind and just amazing. I love the guy. He's so great. It was such a treat for me to have that. And if I never started this in the first place, all those years ago, all those episodes ago, I would have never gotten here. And to put through the list that I put together to get here of guests and research and all that stuff, it's been so great. And I've been so appreciative. And when we return, I'll give my final thoughts on this episode. Stay with us. We'll be back. And thank you for staying with us as I give off my final regards and thoughts on this episode. As said in the beginning of the episode, and as I will reiterate again, without those out there who have viewed and listened, left a like, comment, share, subscribe, follow, left a heart, all that jazz, it would have been possible without you. And, out you, I should say. And to those who have maybe not left a like every time or heart or subscribed or whatever it may be, and who maybe just passed by on social media, whether it be on my main, Instagram and Twitter account or on the podcast social media accounts, and who just skipped by it and ignored it, I thank you because at least it's getting to your eyes and you're seeing it. And I hope that with each passing episode I do continuously going forward, past 100, past 104, past 108, past 110, that you suddenly get your interest piqued and you tune in and enjoy it because it's such a great podcast. And, to be in company like Adam Bernstein and so many others out there, both locally and nationally, internationally, be in the podcast community, it's been so great. So thanks to everyone who's tuned in, especially to my family and some of my friends. It's so great and so appreciative to hear kind words and appreciation and love for it and how much of a good job I've been doing and people recognizing it. And it's been a blast the last 100 episodes. I'm looking forward to the next 100. I'm looking forward to having you guys all see the next dozen or so podcast episodes that'll be coming up over the next 2.5 months. And I'm looking forward to the next 100, the next 104. Until we see each other again, take care. Have a great rest of your day, wherever you are. Until next time, take care.